What's up, guys? So on today's video, we're going to be installing the CDC Outlaw spoiler. I'm going to get this thing sanded down and get some black paint, probably just spray paint it, just because I'm leaning more towards the 500 spoiler, just because I've already got the 500 front bumper, and I think that spoiler just looks really aggressive. But if I end up liking this, we'll keep this, but if not, then we'll switch it up in a few weeks. Compared to the base model, it's a whole lot better, because these base models, they come pretty much, I mean, it's a spoiler, but I don't really consider it one. But we're gonna get this thing washed down, and just a quick detail, it's been sitting for a while, so it's pretty dirty here.
Brother,
yeah, it's pretty dirty, so we're gonna get this thing turned around, get it rinsed off, and throw a little quick detail spray, and then jump into this install. All right, guys, we're gonna get this thing washed off, get it cleaned up. This thing is dirty. All right, let's get it. Usually doesn't take much because I put so much ceramic spray on this thing. All right, guys, I'm gonna finish this up with both hands. That way I've got more control of this, and I'll see you back at the house. All right, guys, so got the car cleaned up, got the back end looking good, and I went ahead and started to sand this down. I know you guys probably didn't want to see that process, but I'm gonna wipe this down with a wet rag, let it sit and dry for a little bit, and then throw some black paint on it. This is the kind of black paint I got here. It's paint and primer, so hopefully this will hold up pretty good.
The next day.
What's up, guys? So it's the next morning. It's about 7 o'clock right now, but got the spoiler knocked out. I think it looks pretty good, so we should be ready for the install of the spoiler. And so for this, you'll need, I picked up this from Harbor Freight. It just a little pry tool to get these little pieces off, because you have to be really careful with these, because these things tend to break pretty easy. So we'll have to remove these pieces here, and behind these pieces are 10mm. That's what's holding on the spoiler. If you don't have any kind of spoiler on here, you will need to drill out this hole and find some long enough bolts to fit in there. But yeah, like I said, you'll take these two pieces off on each side, and then there's 10mm in there, and then you'll also take these off, and these little rubber things just screw off here. Oh, there went that one. and then you'll get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there's 9 of these here, these little rubber pieces. And then you'll also pop this off, and make sure to pull this in and tuck that for now. That way you don't pull that cable off. And yeah, I'll set you guys up and then get those taken off. So now that those are off, it should just pull off here. Alrighty. Alright guys, so now that that's taken off, now we'll need to take out these 10 millimeters. There's also 2 in the middle that'll need to be taken off. So that one, these 2 here, and also this one. Alright, so once you're ready to take the bolts out of the spoiler, you'll need a extension with a 10 millimeter. And just so you don't drop these bolts down in here in the trunk, you'll hear it all the time when you're driving. Make sure to lean the trunk about halfway closed, so that way when it goes to loosen up, you'll catch it. For these 2 in the middle, you'll take off the extension. So now that these 4 are out here, we'll be able to close the trunk now. And I've seen on a few installs that some fishing string works on getting that adhesive off. So we'll give that a try. Man, this thing is dirty. I just cleaned this thing yesterday. But yeah, we'll get that fishing string and try to work that through and see if we can get this old one pulled off. So this is some old string that I had off a fishing rod, so I'm just gonna double it. So fishing string's pretty much a fail. Just gonna try to pull this thing. Alrighty, so now that the old spoiler is off, we'll need to do a lot of cleaning here. And I see where it's rubbed off some paint there. Yep, on both sides there. But yeah, we'll get this cleaned up. I'll try to get as much of this off as I can. Don't really want to use anything metal, so I may just throw some detail spray and just try to peel it off that way. But yeah, we'll get this cleaned up with some detail spray. This is my favorite stuff to use on black paint. Yeah, we'll get that to take care of it. And there's the old spoiler there. And I mean, this thing, that's pretty much nothing. But yeah, like I said, we'll get this thing cleaned up and get it washed down, and then throw some new adhesive on there, and then start mocking up the new spoiler. All right, so we got all the old stuff off and then got this new double-sided 3M tape on here. Now we're ready to throw on the spoiler. So make sure to pull this red tape off here and pull it to the side. That way you're not fully mounting it at first. You're trying to get it set up so that you can align those bolts there. And then you should be able to just set it on there. Make sure you don't want to tighten it all the way because you still got to pull off the red tape. Alright guys, so now that it's halfway threaded in, you'll be able to pull these pieces. There's that one. And this one should be, there we go. Somehow it tucked itself back underneath there. Alrighty, and this last one. All right, and then we should be able to tighten down everything and then check out how it looks. All right guys, so everything's finished up. Got this thing put on and tightened down, and man, I think this thing looks really nice. I like how it hangs over the trunk a whole lot, and I'm thinking about maybe see if they sell some sort of wicker bill for this. I think that would look really good. Yeah, y'all let me know in the comments if I should run a wicker bill. But yeah, we've got everything tightened up under here. Pretty simple, same thing as uninstalling it, so got all that taken care of. But yeah, y'all let me know if I should run a wicker bill on this, or also if y'all prefer this over the GT500 spoiler. But yeah, this thing looks really nice. I'll actually get some pictures of before and after and then see what you guys think. Alright guys, so that's it for this install. If you like the video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for new upgrades and just things like that on building this car. Make sure to watch the first video. It's just explaining everything I want to do to this car and just things like that. So make sure to watch that. And till next time, peace.